Hi dear children. So this is your 6th module. So this is for 10 students. This is your 6th module. You can see the module biodiversity. Biodiversity. So what is, hope you have heard in your subject biology. So what is bio indicates? So we have few prefixes like when you say bicycle, so it is bicycle. So bi is a symbol of two. Likewise degradable, disagree. See, for few examples, de, and by are the examples of prefixes. Likewise, this word bio is also used as prefix. Now here, so the bio means, what is the meaning of bio? When you say biology, what do you study in that? So when you say biology, in that definitely you study about the life, all life related things. It can be about human beings or it can be about any living creatures. Now let us come to this diversification, diverse. So all this is which are very different from each other. So biodiversity means the life which is different from each other. So very different from each other. There are in the universe, now you can see number of creatures. So in that number of creatures, now it is about this, the difference in the different kind of living beings on the earth is called as biodiversity. Now in our text, the face sheet shows you something. You can look at here the picture. This year's book is not so clear. You can see the difference between the two pictures. Can you notice? Now tell me few words from this picture. Few words. So what is that you differentiate from the above picture to the below picture? See keenly and tell me the differences between the two pictures. So the first picture and the second picture, I will divide it. So what you can see in the first picture, you can see the weather is dirty. So what you see then the second picture, the weather is weather not, it's environment. We call it as environment. It's not weather. Weather is something which we feel. Environment is something which we see. So then dirty. What is the other thing you see? Oh, it is full of thrown away things. So then you can call it as polluted. It is all polluted. Here in the second picture, definitely you see the opposite of this thing. It's pure. It's pure, or you can call it as impolluted. Now what is the other difference you notice? Now you, with this pollution, now you can say it is water is polluted, you can say the soil is polluted, definitely the air is also polluted. All these are the three pollutions. Sound we can't say. And the other thing, you can see a hut here, you can see the houses here. How is the hut and the difference between the hut and the house? This is one, you can see all the broken things. You can see here all unbroken. Unbroken is okay. The thing, it is fine, which are fine and neatly arranged, everything in a organized manner. So it is unorganized. The other word, it is unorganized. Definitely when it is a garbage, who will organize it? Now this looks like as if somebody has organized. And you can see something is planned here. In the second picture, you can see something is planned, well designed. Village, if you can see, it's a well designed. So it is that you can, here it is the opposite of this, unplanned, undesigned, you can. The other words what you can see here, it is that still try to think. Now what you can feel out of this. So how you can feel out of this? It is, hope you have noted down. So I will write the other words here now. It is, so what you, how you will feel if you go into these two environments, what kind of feelings do you get? First thing, it is on the first picture, definitely as soon as you enter into that, you start disliking it. The other thing, when you go to the second environment, a place like Woody, so definitely you will start liking it. The other thing, and still more, if you find the sense, smell, all these things, it's stingy, foul, all bad smells. So this is a symbol of bad smells. Here it is something pleasing, pleasant. So this you can see there. Here it is all definitely ugly, and here it is everything is fresh. So the final event to this, it's very scary, it's very, again it's very pleasant, pleasing, welcoming, warm, pleasing, warm. It's not W-O-R-M, warm, it's W-A-R-M. So it's warm. So this is the difference between the first picture and the second picture. Now the words, okay, it's fine, we have did the job of the vocabulary. What are the minor differences which we can see in the form of words we have seen. Now you start thinking, why is that the first picture is in such a manner and why is that the second picture so in this way. So where can you see the first picture and where can you see the second picture in real life? So now there is a debate which we have to go through. It is that human beings cannot live on this earth without causing threat to the nature. Human beings means we, it's all of us, can't live on this earth without causing any threat to the nature. Can we? Is that, can we do it? Can't we do it? See, when we go back to the early man, earlier days, the initial days, how is that environment? So there, the words, many words which we have written here, it's scary, threatening, polluted. These words, they don't have even existence. So as the environment, as the man started growing, as the man's invention started growing, as one after the other, as the industrial development, so education has grown well, it's good. So after the education, definitely the people started discovering many things. With this discovery, they started inventing certain things. So that inventions gradually led to the development of industrial development. Now industrial development needs many more things. Industry needs raw material from the nature, so from this pure nature, and after utilizing all the finished products of the industry, what is happening, once every product which is made, which is created either by the God or by the human beings, definitely we have an expiry date. So once that is expired, that has to be thrown. See, the body, human body and any creature's body is decomposed. Means again it turns into manure and it becomes soil as usual. It doesn't have much effect on the earth's, it doesn't affect the pollution. It doesn't create the pollution. Whereas the artificial things now, once after this plastic has been discovered, so we know the history of the plastic, we know about the features of the plastic. It is that it does not easily decay or it does not decompose, it does not dissolve into the soil as easily as the other human body, all other all other living beings. But plastic stays in the earth for years and years. So this is how all these dumped things, And it's not only the plastic. Now come to the point of chemicals. So these chemicals which are thrown into the water, which are thrown into the rivers, which are thrown into the beautiful rivers, the very means the water which is impolluted water. So Ganga, you used to call it as a very pure river, but now this Ganga flows throughout in means it is the longest river in India. This definitely every industry is built beside some water body. So these industries need some water flow to decompose their to throw away their wastes. So now likewise it's not only Ganga, the Racine of Ganga I am speaking, it's many rivers. On the bank of many rivers, very near to the many rivers, there are many industries were constructed, and all these industries directly or indirectly, that their chemicals are dumped into the water, their wastage is dumped into the water, their wastage is thrown into the water, into the soil. Likewise, what is happening now? Our biodiversity is getting affected. Now the debate is again, can we live or can't we live? What do you say? How many of you agree with this? Can we live? Can't we live? You decide, you think. See, even the early man, the man without any gadget, without any industrial prepared thing, he has lived without harming himself. Now, in the name of development, we are damaging ourselves. We call ourselves are progressing. We call ourselves are developing countries. So-called all the developed countries, the more they develop, the more they are damaging, causing some or the other way, harming in one or the other way. They are not living the earth as pure as they have, which we got it from earlier days. Means we are not living the pure earth to the coming generations. Now the coming generations have to struggle, have to find new more ways, and everybody it's not discovery, some invention will come. So now this man has gone even on to the moon discovering something. So if there is source for the life, they want to they want to create life there also. What are in the name of development? So do we have to utilize the given gifted things in a peaceful manner, means without harming anybody, or else we have to utilize this and use and throw, just like a water bottle, use it for 100 years, 200 years, or 1000 years, maybe 1000 years, and later can we move on to the next planet? The universe, maybe as universe is very large. See, its universe is large, we know it. We have many planets, but we don't know that whether every planet contains this and to go there. So see, we earn, we spend, we earn, we spend. Finally, what we need it is, ultimately, we need a peaceful living. Though we make it does not mean we earn and we spend and we harm ourselves, we damage certain things and we go for the other thing. See, certain things we have to definitely accept as the new thing, but it does not mean that we have to spoil the available things. We have to take care of the available things, which are definitely, earth is a gift. Now the man is gifted with a beautiful earth with all the resources. So why can't we make use of these things in a proper manner? Why we are spoiling it? The major, so anyhow, scientists will take care of this, and the God, the Almighty will take care of this. The basic thing now, what is that? How to stop pollution, how to balance this biodiversity should be our topic. So in this now environment, this so-called Wangari Maathai is a Nobel Prize winner. So in one of her interview, so she has said what are the things we have to do and what are the things which we should not do. So let's listen from her words. Okay, thank you. So let's continue.